Welcome to Tangent Station, staying on track in a fast-moving world. Let's get going.
Let's give a shout out to the Michigan Wolverines.
Hey,
They're
won
the
that.
NCAA champs. And for the first time in my life, and I'm 56, almost 57, I picked the winner. I didn't pick anybody else. And I've never picked somebody to go all the way and win. So my wife and I gave each other a high five on because I picked Michigan.
Oh, so you only played one bracket.
I played 3 brackets, and every single one I had Michigan win.
Oh, okay. That's
So,
yeah.
but guess how much money I got out of that?
0.
Zippo.
Yeah.
So I forgot what I was saying. So anyway, let's take off.
You first.
So welcome to Tangent Station. If your ticket's not punched, please hand it out so I can punch it. You know how, on a train, they go.
I do.
So now I want to see their tickets like.
Okay. What kind of train is this?
It's a muscular train. I have no clue.
At least you didn't say anaconda or
My
jump
anaconda
rope or
don't
double.
want none
right.
unless you got.
What's the
fun,
question?
Son. The question is, what song turns you into a completely different person, and should we be concerned?
Disco Inferno by the Tramps.
Really?
Yeah, why?
I don't know that. Just keep going. I want to know why.
Stand back. I really get my freak on. And if you watch the video on YouTube, while there is not 2 basses in the song, there are 2 bass players miming or lip syncing or whatever in the band.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
I guess we need a bunch of people up here to do this dance. So, yeah, but I love that. When that's played like at weddings, it's not played in clubs, not since I've been of age to go to clubs.
Me neither. So,
but even in that scene in Saturday Night Fever, Saturday Night Fever, the first time he goes to the club after my hair, I spend an hour on my hair, and you got to hit it.
Oh my God! Wait,
what?
John Travolta just rolled over in his. That was the best impersonation of him I've ever heard.
Are you serious?
Even he can't even do John Travolta like you just did John Travolta.
Well, I mean, he can dance. I can't.
You can dance if you want to.
Yes.
You know what mine is? Honestly, there's a few of them, but to be funny, the chicken dance. Every time it comes on, wherever I'm at, I put my beer down and go out there and
What'd your beer do to you? You're ugly. You smell bad.
And you don't have enough head.
Oh, we'll have to see Prince about that. Head. Do you
top?
get
No,
enough?
No, that's cream.
You know that's not head.
No, I don't know what head is. It's been a long time.
Ooh, welcome to married life. No,
I do get birthday sex. Oh,
not that kind.
Whether she's with me or not.
Oh.
My hand hurts.
Yeah, that's why they call you handsome.
Thank you, Hallie, for listening.
Threesome is when 3 people do it. A twosome is when 2 people do it. That's why you're handsome. You never heard that before? Come on.
Oh, God. So I love listening to our last podcast, by the way, when we're talking about when we get excited. I notice when I get excited, my voice gets high.
Yes.
Like I go, yee.
Oh, yeah. You're this close from putting your nose down your Jackson Hole shirt.
Like, boy, Georgia.
Yeah. Bidet.
Bidet. Bidet to you. How you doing?
All right, stop it.
Yeah. What's the most dramatic reaction you've had to something that truly didn't matter?
I'm embarrassed by this, but
good. I got it. It's embarrassed me.
Well,
come on, Mirth Maker. You can do it.
You have no idea what this is like. Not anymore after you've won a few, but the Bengals losing their 3rd Super Bowl. When Burrow was sacked by Aaron Donald on that 4th down play right at the end of the game, I simply got up, walked out, got in my car, and drove home.
I thought you were with us.
Nope. That one I was watching it with Kelly.
Why didn't we all get together?
She made plans to move a couch after or give one to Stacy or something. And I forgot all about that. So then came the rules, and I have 2 rules when I'm dating someone, and sometimes they follow it. But don't get your haircut stupid short, and don't make plans on the Super Bowl. That was invoked after that. No plan. If the Bengals are in the Super Bowl, don't
Amy,
make a plan.
Amy knows that no
Don't
matter
include
what,
me.
you don't do Super Bowl, World Series, Stanley Cup, anything. Anything I say, I don't want to be there. Don't make plans for it.
Any sporting event.
Well,
apparently.
pretty much. I'm a sports dude.
Yeah.
I love my music. And my sport. By the way,
that tracks.
I don't know if you caught what I said that, but I just came up with a nickname for you.
Mirth Maker.
The Mirth Maker. And if you don't know what a Mirth Maker is,
it's me.
It's funny. When I said Mirth Maker to my wife, she thought I was calling you American.
American?
She's like, you're calling him something goes on a woman's vagina?
Yes.
Yeah.
A man.
Because I thought about that Sunday night, and she's
Merkins?
Like,
or me wearing
Mirth
one?
Maker.
Oh.
Because I did that, and Amy didn't even hesitate. She's like, you're calling him something that goes.
Did you go to ChatGPT? What's a good nickname?
I did. And I kept saying, I first started, I got to tell you how I did this, though. I first started saying, okay, what do you,
I thought you didn't know how to use technology.
I don't. I don't know how.
That's how you came up with
Literally,
Mirth Maker.
I'll tell you how I came up with Mirth Maker.
Do it.
Because.
That was quick.
Yeah, thank you. I'll be here every week.
What did you?
I don't know.
There's nothing up there.
It's Snuffleupagus.
There's nothing up there?
Woohoo!
What a woohoo you.
No, so, yes.
Woo-woo.
So, Sunday night, I'm having a little bit of a bourbon. I'm not doing a lot. Just
a little bit of a bourbon?
I just had the burr.
It's called a fifth.
No, I had an eighth.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, Amy's cooking dinner because she wanted to cook that night. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, so I get on to ChatGPT or Google, whatever the fuck I use. And I say, can you give me a name starting with a K of somebody who's the only person in this world that can make me laugh hard? And they came up with the number one thing was Kevin. I'm like, no, that's it. There was Kevin, there was Karen, there was Konnichiwa or something. Konnichiwa.
Yeah.
That was weird. And I said, and then so finally I said, can I have a nickname for somebody
that does that?
That makes me happy? And it came up with Amy.
No, it didn't.
It did.
Oh.
It did. It sucks.
I think you have you're a little
GPT,
too close to your chat, your AI.
Oh, God. But no, actually, and then how I got it was I said, what's a good name for somebody who can make people laugh?
There you go.
First one was Willis.
No.
Second one was Kevin. Third one was
Whizbang.
Whizbang. And then it came up with Mirth Maker. I said, ooh, I like Mirth Maker. So I told Amy, she's like, you're going to call him something that's on a woman's vagina? Look it up.
Merkin.
Have you ever convinced yourself you were right, then remembered the facts? Did I write these?
You did. Or ChatGPT?
I think I wrote
GPD?
These because of Amy.
Hindsight is 20/20 vision. You've heard that expression?
A million times. That's my wife.
Unfortunately, my memory isn't as sharp. So I have no idea. I know I've had things that I thought I was right about. I didn't remember any facts because I didn't know them, meaning I learned how I was wrong.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, well, you could be like me that think I know the facts, and then my wife or daughter would tell me I'm wrong. And I hate this. I don't know. Do you have anybody like this that you do this to me too?
I have two of them in the divorce pile.
Yes, but you do this to me too.
Uh-oh.
I will say a fact, and you'll want to prove me wrong, or my wife or daughter will, and they'll get on their freaking GPT, QI.
You mean Google?
Google this shit, yes, and look it up and say, nope, you're wrong. Look.
Okay, I don't do that. I don't do the you're wrong. However, I've said this before. Only when you say like you're right, and
how often do I say
when you think you are right about something?
Really,
you do that when you get any pushback, and so that's when I look things up. And also, forgot where I was going with this. I feel like
we always forget. So, welcome to my world.
I was trying to get this out before you interrupted me, and that's what happens.
Yeah, he blames me.
So, oh, damn it. I forgot.
You'll remember it.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Tonight when I'm trying to go to bed.
And then you'll text me.
Don't you love that? You go to bed, you're tired, but apparently you're not tired enough to replay your greatest hits before you go to sleep. And you know what I mean by greatest hits.
Yes.
Yeah. Embarrassing moments.
Yeah.
Times you screwed up.
Or did Amy realize I just did that? Or I farted. Does she know? Can I blame the dog this one? I mean, why do I get closer? Did you notice that when I'm getting really, I like get really close.
Yeah.
I don't. Nobody else notices, but like I'm far away.
ASMR by Whizbang.
Oh, is that? Yes. All right, Mirth Maker.
OSMR. What the hell?
I don't know.
MR2 pigs.
MR.
So I think I have a friend that.
Oh my whoa.
Oh my whoa.
You have a friend?
Yeah.
I thought I was
other than you.
I thought I was your only friend.
You're the only one who shows up. I have this friend that I guess it's an actual disorder, but he's.
I am not going to drink while you're talking to me. That would be stupid. Go ahead.
It would be. So he somehow always winds up with his hand in his
pants.
No, in his woman's in between her legs.
Oh,
and he does it. He's asleep. But he gets the update every morning. You did it again. You had your hand. I woke up with your hand between my legs.
You know it sucks when you try to do that in the middle of the night, and you're married and you want to have some.
Yeah, and
you want to get you some.
You're married and your girlfriend wants to come over.
Yeah, it sucks. But no, when you try and you like get all lovey-dovey with your wife, and she's like, "I'm tired," and goes to sleep. But then she gets mad when she gets lovey-dovey, and you're like, "I'm tired. I want to go to sleep." I'm like, it's a double standard. So guess what, though?
That's why you're called handsome.
Oh, I hate waking up in the middle of the night realizing I'm stroking myself. I thought it was Amy. I'm like, yes, Amy, yes. Then I realized it's my hand.
I never wake up stroking myself. I guess I just want to be friends.
You're already in the friend zone, huh?
Yeah, I friend zone myself, which is I'm my own cock block. So,
wait,
what else you got?
I got something, but I need to take a drink of water. Oh my God!
Good.
Anybody who is listening to us knows that I cannot drink when Kevin's talking, but because he's the only reason I call him the Mirth Maker is because he's the only one. The only one.
And I'm not even trying.
No, it's not, and that's not yeah.
So those are the best moments.
Yes.
You want a hug?
No.
High five.
Nope.
Come on, high five. Badeo. This is when we need.
For Georgia.
Yes. Yep.
See, I'm going to keep doing that until you tell me to stop. Okay. What?
Oh yeah, right.
Oh.
We're going to France, people.
What's your
French
this is why I shouldn't be allowed unsupervised thoughts moment?
Okay. This is a while ago. I was in my teens, deciding to go a long while ago, 40 years ago, deciding to go 40 years ago. I was 18. So it's even longer than that.
18 and 19 are still teens.
I understand, but I know this happened. Yeah, I might have been 18. Shit, I could have went to jail. Deciding to go sled riding at Royal Oak Golf Course. They had a golf cart path halfway down this big hill. The golf cart path is obviously flat, so it's covered in snow. It's a snow day. No one's in school, and we're taking sleds down this. And when you hit that, it was like a ski jump. Yeah. So you wound up. You had a little bit of time before the creek at the bottom.
Oh wow! Okay.
Which even though there's snow on the ground, the creek had running water in it, and you'd get wet. So
that's my Indian name.
Runs with water?
No, get wet.
So we've established your Chinese porn name is Soy Tin Lee. And my Korean porn name?
What?
Go Long. Hey, you got your anaconda jump rope joke.
I did. Okay. But you know what mine is? Actually, this really
hold on.
Oh, you're not done?
Well, the massive...
Oh, keep going. Okay.
Just this, that the reason that this was a regrettable or I should have been supervised is someone to tell me about the back and butt pain that you'd have for the next few days because of that ski jump and landing in your little plastic sled.
The only time I hurt myself that bad, we're in New Orleans for the first time. Back at my...
And you tried to get funky and took matters into your own hands? You had one of those big, tall drinks with an even taller straw.
Oh, wait, let me tell... No, it was our 3rd year anniversary. We went with friends down to New Orleans. Okay?
And you stayed married after this a long time because there's a reason. 3rd year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but we went down there and we had fun. And
this is when you
and I was told,
deal.
Yeah, and so we were going to place. I had a hurricane or tornado and all this. Drinking them because they're Kool-Aid. Hello, I can drink. Hello, I'm drinking. Look at me now.
Yeah, you weren't in Guyana,
Yeah,
so you were safe.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. So, and then we went to Pat O'Reilly's.
Paddle who?
Pat O'Reilly's. Isn't it Pat O'Reilly's or Neil
Paddle
O'Brien?
paddle boats?
Oh, it's Pat O'Brien's.
That's why, like, I thought you said paddle.
No. So, and I had there, and
Pat
I went in there,
O'Reilly,
had a couple drinks at the bar. I had like a White Russian. Boy, was she
Caucasian.
Boy, was she good. I had something Colorado. Then we went out on the mezzanine.
I don't know, a little creamy, don't you think?
It was, but it tasted. Never mind. My daughter.
Hi, Hallie.
Exactly. Hi, Hallie. Colby.
Don't get any ideas.
No. I know, Kevin. Oh,
I'm a dad.
That's true. You are. I forget that. But so
do I.
So we go out, and
so did they, apparently.
And we go out to Pat O'Brien's, and we're sitting out there, and there's nice piano music playing, and I'm drinking more beer, or not beer. I don't know what the hell I had, but
the big tall drink.
No, I will though. Hold on.
It's coming.
Yes. Oh. But so.
Wow.
Anyways, we decided, we're walking around, and
Are you in overalls?
No, but there was people there. We happened to go there on Gay Pride weekend. I told you this.
What does that have to do with overalls?
Because there was a lot of guys that weren't spanky things, not spanky.
Spandex?
Yeah.
Spanky things. And how did I know?
Checkers. Not those things that you just put, chaps.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
assless chips.
So
isn't that redundant?
Yeah, pretty much. So, but we decided we're going to go into a
bordello,
a bar.
What else is there to do on
a honky tonk bar? So I order like a Miller Lite, like literally 3
feet tall.
I am not kidding. So I'm drinking that. They have a washboard band.
Okay.
I go up there and I ask, wasted off my ass. Can I see your washboard? They're like, yeah, you can play along. Put it on my thing. The whole freaking bar thought I was part of the band because I'm playing right along. I'm good. All of a sudden, I hand it back to them, fall right on my collarbone.
Oh,
my tailbone, collarbone.
And
it hurt for the 5 days we're in New Orleans. My butt hurt.
I've fallen on my tailbone.
Oh, and my wife would not let me forget that. But it was. So I told her we should go to New Orleans again. She's like, yeah, but you're not drinking like that again. I said, no.
If you do, you're wearing wearing biker shorts.
That wouldn't be my unsuspected.
The padded ones.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. During Gay Pride.
Hey, I'm pridely.
I have single pride. Well, I did. About 8 years ago.
But see, and I was being supervised then. But Amy just let me do it all myself. But the time.
Sometimes you got to learn lessons.
Yes. And I'll tell another story later. Okay.
I can't wait.
Oh,
Here we go. Back to France.
What harmless thing do you... I'm just learning to read. So forgive me. What harmless thing do you overanalyze like it's a federal investigation?
Our YouTube page's analytics. We're having fun. I need to relax. But
You just brought this down a notch.
I'm sorry, but I look at it a lot. This is a good
I
time to ask people to try and make us happier by hitting that like button or the subscribe button.
Yes.
We're just trying to make people laugh.
We are. We don't care if you. We are two older age, middle-aged men,
and that's our demographic. Looking at the analytics, is men our age,
or women.
Well, it's mostly men listeners.
How do you know?
The analytics say that.
But could it be a transitioner?
I guess if they're using a VPN, that's a very old, whatever.
That's a transition.
A VPN.
But speaking of that,
it's a VPN.
I just stopped a book. It was thrown at me.
You used Neo.
I think I talked about before how I was reading the latest Hunger Games.
Okay.
I finished it finally 2 nights ago, and so I picked up another one.
It's hard, wasn't it?
It was. But I have to give a shout out, and this is because besides trying to be funny and comedy.
And we're not being paid?
No, we're not.
Okay.
What my passion is in life.
Young adult books. Nothing to do with anything bad, but you do tend to like those. Twilight.
I didn't say I
Hunger Games.
Hunger.
What?
I don't know. No.
What else do you like?
What is
What is love? It is gay pride.
Like my people. I like taking care of people, and I try to learn as much as I can about autism and the spectrum and stuff. So I'm like, I talked to you about watching Love on the Spectrum, I think one of the times.
Mm-hmm.
And so finally I got her book that she just wrote, Caitlin Partlow. So if you know her and you're listening to us, have her listen. I shouted out to her because she's awesome. So I got her book, and it's just amazing. I couldn't put it down last night. I had to because my wife's like she always does. I could be sleeping. She has the light on. It's no big deal. She wants to sleep. I have the light on reading. She's like, how much longer are you going to read? And I say, I'm almost done. 10 minutes later, how much longer are you going to read? I'm almost done. 20 minutes later.
How much longer are you going to nag?
That was 5. Now we get 2 bonuses.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. What thought lives rent-free in your head despite being deeply embarrassing?
Be
honest, it's only us 2 and whoever else is listening.
Yeah. I mentioned this earlier. When you go to lay down to go to bed and your mind replays what I call greatest hits, every embarrassing moment or bad decision you've ever made. It's the only time when there's no sound distracting me from those thoughts, except for the white noise machine. And sometimes that bothers me because being a musician that doesn't make any money.
You're a starving musician.
Yeah, I would be if that's what I relied on. But I can pick out beats and rhythms and
give me a beat.
And sometimes
you nasty boys.
Sometimes I'll hum something with it and I'll have to get up, set my phone on record and hum that and do the rhythm on my chest.
Yeah.
Of what I just came up with while listening to the white noise machine. It's ridiculous.
Oh, I hate it when we're good at it, but sometimes you'll just be sitting there talking and a song will pop in your head and you can't get rid of it. And now Amy's doing that and she's like, what song is this? And I say, sing
She does it without knowing the song. We do it because we know the song.
Yeah.
Someone will say something and it reminds us of a song.
Yeah, always. And I tell people all the time, no matter what, if I'm talking to somebody and all of a sudden, like even when you and I are talking, I told Amy last night. Yeah, last night.
I couldn't get to sleep at all.
Because I was tossing and turning. But I was telling her how you and I love ABBA, and we bring them up every time. I'm just saying. Every time my mother went to bed, I had to watch.
That's not it. Oh, my God.
I would cry because I saw her naked. Oh. Pinocchio.
Now that thought's in my head.
What?
Who changes and leaves the door open? You saw your mom naked.
I saw your mama and your mommy's dead.
I saw your mommy and your mommy's dead.
You know who
Black
that is?
Flag?
No. Suicidal Tendencies.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't have gotten it.
I knew the song. Minutemen, I know all those. Kara's got the 10 and a half, that Black Flag.
Yeah.
So that was another song.
Tendencies. What was it, last week or the week before I went to the Circle Jerks?
How'd you do?
I won.
I knew you would. The Whiz Bang is called the Whiz Bang for a reason.
I'm going to have a band called the Americans.
You can't even say it.
I know.
You say Americans, but it's Merkins. There you go.
Okay. If your inner monologue was audible, which ours is, how fast would people back away?
Well, that goes back to the analytics. Obviously, they'd back away very fast. Now, I don't understand inner monologue, but I would assume that it would be bad if it were out there. So no comment.
I think as I'm reading, I don't agree with you.
You don't agree?
It should be commented on because I'm reading Caitlin Partlow.
Oh God, this again.
It's called Bridge. I don't remember the name. Life on a Bridge or Lifing Bridge or something. I can't remember
well, you mean life under a bridge because you're a troll.
No, I'm an ogre. But she says there.
You're an ogre that Googles.
And this is why I think a lot of people.
Alanis Morissette.
Will say people on the autistic spectrum. That's why I'm thinking maybe I'm a little bit on there. I don't care. Is we say whatever the hell we want, whenever we want. and it might be bad. People don't like that, but we do
So
that. I'd say,
bad.
how many times have I just said something out of the blue, and because that's what I do.
Out of the blue.
All right, so that's my 7.
5 questions with Willis.
5
plus
questions,
2.
2 plus. But so I don't know. Do you have anything to say at this? I mean, did people just know that they were going to come and hear the questions today, or did they really think they were going to get some experience with life?
What, our life experiences?
Yeah.
We just kind of.
I mean, I do. I have a lot of life experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not always funny.
No. Oh, but most of my stuff I do in life, like I'll have to tell some over again if you haven't listened, but like my Grey Poupon. But
no,
that was funny.
We did that before.
Yeah, but I do have another one later that we could do, but not
maybe
now.
in another.
I think what we should do is not only kick ourselves off, but let's kick off the people listening so they can go back and get their insanity back for the night.
Sanity?
Sanity. Yeah, that too. But we want them to come all aboard next time.
I was insane with long, terrible bouts of sanity.
And remember, if you're in Lexington and you want a tattoo, go to Bleed Blue.
You got it.
All right. Thank you, and you guys have a good night.
You've reached the end of the line. As you exit, please like, subscribe, and follow so you never miss a connection.